right, well, hey everybody, it's Grim Green, grimgreen.com back here today. And yes, I'm wearing a white t-shirt. Don't let that throw you off. But it's not about that. What it's about is this thing right here. So this is a new atomizer that I just did an unboxing for in the last vlog video, and I am dying to build it. Dying to build it. I'm not quite sure what that's gonna look like. I haven't built it yet, so in order to do that, what we need to do right now is go uppy closey, as we always do. Quick, short, uppy closey time. Yeah, so go. All right, yeehaw, friends. Well, here we go. I've got this, CTHULHU Mods, Ceto or Keto. I don't know. I'm gonna say Ceto. What do you guys think? C-E-T-O, C-E-T-O. I'm gonna say Ceto, because I was wrong about Cleto, and now I want to call this Ceto. I kept calling the Cleto the Ceto, but I think this is actually the Ceto. Thanks a lot, CTHULHU Mods. Anyway, this is an RDA designed to be built with stainless steel mesh as your heating element. There's these big clamps. You put like a hoop of stainless steel mesh, you jam some cotton down there. I am fascinated from top to bottom by this RDA, and I couldn't help it. I had to build it. It's got some airflow only along the front, not along the back, because yeah, I mean, you don't need airflow from like here to here, you just need airflow from like here to here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this right now. Thankfully, they did include some stainless steel mesh. It looks like 2 or 3 sheets in there. There's also a baggie of extra goodies and stuff, screws, O-rings, tiny blue screwdriver, of course. And there's 2 things in here that I'm really confused about. Don't know what this is for. Don't know what that's for at all, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And I'm 100% sure that this right here, pretty sure this is a squonk pin, yo. So yeah, I don't know. Let's build this. I just want to see how this works. I am dying to vape it, so yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but like I always say, damn it, I'm gonna try. All right, well, yeah, we kind of got it built. It's a little bit narrower at the bottom than it is at the top. I think that the mesh that went in the bottom went in tighter, and the mesh that went at the top is, it's sitting at a little bit of an angle. It kind of looks like a basketball hoop or a garbage can or something like that. I'm just throwing a whole mess of juice on here because I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I didn't see any kind of big clouds happen. There was some little wispy shit happening like this. Definitely not exploding with vapor in any capacity, but you know what? That's because this is probably sitting on the Geek Vape, coil builder, ohm, checker, rotatey guy. So I'm gonna throw this on a proper mod and we'll see what happens. All right, sitting on the DNA 75C, it looks like it came out to 0.18. I got it sitting at 45 watts. Yeah, there's not much happening here. Not sure what's happening. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of exploding with vapor. I'm scared to turn the wattage up because I don't want to burn that cotton. I don't want it to glow red at all. But yeah, I'm going to throw the top cap on and let's open up the airflow. Let's get back out to normal view. Let's vape this thing. So it's all built, and my stainless steel mesh kind of looks like a basketball hoop. Like it's tighter at the bottom and looser at the top. So it's kind of like sitting at this little bit of a weird angle, but I took a bunch of cotton. I actually used, what's the name of that cotton? Thirsty. I used thirsty cotton. The Native Wicks Platinum or Premium, what's the other one? The Native Wicks guy? Native Wicks Platinum Blend would also work really well. I wanted a cotton that was like in a long rope and was very, very fluffy so that I could kind of like put it in there and stick it down there and kind of work it into place and make sure that it's touching the stainless steel mesh. That's really what I'm worried about, is all the cotton needs to be touching the stainless steel mesh. I don't think I can get any hot spots on this, but I've literally haven't even vaped it yet, so I don't know if I can get hot spots on this. One thing that I did notice when I was juicing it up is the stainless steel mesh itself acts as a wick. So the stainless steel mesh is also the heating element, but the stainless steel mesh also pulls juice up from the base. When there's juice that collects down here, I can see the stainless steel mesh kind of just absorbing it because it acts like a wick itself as well. So let's put the cap on and give it a try. I'm not 100% sure how to line up these airflow holes, but I'm just gonna do the best I can. It has airflow holes kind of across the front, so if I purge it like this, it's gonna kind of spray out just right in front of you, unless it's, you know, unless your coil's positioned in a different way. Like on this mod, it happens to go out in front of me is what I'm saying, but there could be a chance where it could be like facing at an angle and it's gonna go like this when you purge it. I'm also interested to see how smooth this airflow is, so I'm just gonna try it out without pressing the button. What? That legitimately startled me. Did you guys hear that? I hope so. Why? Whoa. Do I have to really vape it like that? I wonder, it's like certain velocities of air. See, I can do it really lightly. It vapes. Wow, interesting. And there's no like crackling or popping of coils. The whole stainless steel mesh seems to just like heat up evenly, vaporize the juice. There's no like popping or crackling or things, you know, like you get those little like rockets of juice that kind of like explode off of your coil sometimes. That's not the case. That's not what's happening right now. Why does it whistle like that? It does vape, but wow, that's a serious whistle. Let me try to adjust the AFC to see if I can get that to go away. Okay, so if you want to rock this full open airflow, clouds bro clouds, the whistle is just gonna be a thing that's there, apparently. What I did is I closed off the airflow holes just a hair, just a little bit. Now it's actually nice and smooth. It's much smoother and it's not whistling, but it's a little bit more restricted. I wish I could get this level of smoothness and this level of quietness with it full open, with full clouds bro clouds. But the stainless steel mesh heating element came out to 0.18 ohms, so sitting right kind of where I want it for a DNA 75C. I've got it set to 67 watts. Let's have a couple more pulls on it. Wow, that's quite nice. That is quite the nice little vape right there. Flavor is present. It's not amazing, but it is definitely present. I'm vaping Melange from Known Distro. It's a nice sweet flavor, and I can taste that nice sweet fruity flavor in here. It constantly feels a little bit dry, which is a weird experience for me because even if I just a whole mess of juice on here and have it soak through the cotton and soak through on that stainless steel mesh, it still feels just slightly dry. Needless to say, I'm fascinated by this atomizer, and I figured out what that weird post with the holes in it, yeah, that's an extension tube for the squonker. So you can put the squonk pin in, and then you attach that tube, and you'll literally be squonking juice through the center of your cotton. That is very, very cool. Right now, I just have it on a DNA 75C from Lost Vape. It's in dripper mode, and I'm gonna vape it for a while. And what I wanna do when we come back next week is I'm gonna squonk this. I'm gonna squonk the crap out of this. I'm gonna pull this stainless steel mesh out. I'm gonna put some new mesh in. I'm gonna attach that squonk pin. I'm gonna position the cotton kind of around the squonk pin, I guess, and then I'm gonna attach it to a squonker and see how that goes. But right now, in dripper mode, it's giving me a surprisingly good vape. Of course, I'll post a link down in the description of this video. It's available on shop.cthulhumods.com for, I can't see my screen, 34 bucks. Dude, that's it, 34 bucks. I would kind of like to see this be a thing. I want to see RTAs, pardon me, RDAs, RTAs, maybe some, RDTAs that utilize like a stainless steel heating element. It's very bizarre. It's very interesting. I'm interested to see what builders do with this RDA. I want to see like mesh coil combos. You could fit some interesting like stovetops in there as well. Really super interested for the future of this sort of new thing where we're using stainless steel mesh as a heating element. This is literally the first thing I've ever seen that uses stainless steel mesh as a heating element. So this is going to be the basis of all future stainless steel as your heating element, you know, RDAs and RTAs. And obviously we need to think of a way better name for it than using stainless steel as a heating element or using mesh as a heating element. Because mesh in the past has always been associated with like Jennies, like the old school Genesis atomizers where we wrapped coils around the stainless steel mesh and used the stainless steel mesh as a wick. What could we call this? I don't know. Does anybody have any ideas? I kind of want to name this. I want this to be a thing. I guess something like mesh would just be easy to do, like mesh. What is that, a mesh dripper? Yeah, it's a mesh dripper. What is that, a mesh RTA? Yeah, it's a mesh. Mesh? I don't know. I don't have any ideas. Give me some ideas down below in the comments. What would you name this type of thing, like using stainless steel mesh as a heating element? I've never seen this before. It definitely needs a name because it could catch on. It could be pretty awesome because right now the vape I'm getting from it is pretty cool and is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's wrap this up for this week. You can join me back here next Tuesday and we're gonna do the whole rebuild squonker thing. I'll be using this exclusively for the next week so we can come back and really talk about the quality, the fit and finish, the O-rings, the deck, all of that nonsense, how easy it is to get that squonk thing in and out, how easy it is to wick around the squonk pin. That's kind of what I'm interested in as well. Anyway, that's what I got for today. It's the Ceto from CTHULHU Mods and yeah, it vapes with stainless steel mesh. Anyway, that's what I got, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, yeah, fuck yeah, keep on vaping. Anyway, that's what I got every day. What?